Are they downsizing or dissolving? This isn't just a reorg. This is the death of Xbox as we knew it. And every decision they make now affects Game Pass, the studios they glutted, the games that will never launch, and the future of Western gaming itself. So yeah, buckle up. We're breaking down what the hell is really going on with Xbox and why this might be the beginning of something way bigger than just layoffs. Because this isn't just about Xbox. It's about the entire game industry getting gutted from the inside. Remember when Xbox went on that buying spree? Ninja Theory, Obsidian, Bethesda, ZeniMax, Activision / Blizzard. Biggest acquisitions in gaming history. And gamers, we celebrated. Finally, Xbox had studios. Finally, Microsoft had the firepower to compete with Sony's exclusives. But we forgot about one thing. You don't just buy talent, you have to manage it. And Microsoft, they're not a gaming company. They're a tech conglomerate trying to wear a controller like a crown. So what happened next? Silence. Studios went quiet. Projects stalled. Delays stacked up. Perfect Dark? Still missing. Everwild? Still missing. Fable? Re-revealed 6 different times. Still no release. And in the background, key talent walking out of the door. Creative leads getting replaced. Internal conflicts between newly acquired teams. That's not bad luck, that's a leadership problem. That's mismanagement at scale. But here's the PR spin. Don't worry, Game Pass is growing. Don't worry, Starfield is coming. Don't worry, Activision will solve everything. And gamers bought it? We waited, we hoped, we even defended them. Until Redfall happened. Until Starfield underwhelmed. Until Tango Gameworks got cut right after launching Hi-Fi Rush, one of Xbox's best reviewed exclusive in years. Yeah, you heard that right. They shut down the studio that gave them a W. Because apparently success isn't enough unless it fits the new model. So what is that model? Let's lay it bare. Xbox is morphing into a multi-platform publisher. Game Pass is a real product. The Xbox console? Just a vessel. And what about the studios? Trim the fat, cut costs, focus on IP with proven monetization. Everything else? Cut it. Even if it's brilliant, even if it wins awards, even if the dev team actually cared. Because creativity doesn't scale, but subscriptions do. And that brings us to the biggest shift of all. Xbox is no longer chasing exclusivity. They're chasing ubiquity. You see it already. Pentiment and Grounded on Switch, Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves on PlayStation, even Game Pass Ultimate sneaking onto Samsung TVs like a silent takeover. This isn't console war energy, this is exit strategy energy, and if you think Phil Spencer is a hero in all of this, he's the guy who made Xbox lovable, but he's also the guy who let it all rot from the inside. Nice guy, terrible strategist. And now the brand is bleeding from both ends. Gamers don't trust them, studios don't trust them, and internally, the layoffs prove they've lost control of their own kingdom. Game Pass was the dream. Play everything, pay nothing. No $70 games, no exclusivity war, no risk, all reward. And at first, it felt magical. You boot up your Series X and bam, library of bangers. Day one releases, indies, AAAs, hidden gems. It felt like Netflix for gaming, only better. But then the cracks started showing. No one buys games anymore. They wait for Game Pass. They expect it. It kills urgency. It kills full price momentum. Suddenly a great game launches and gamers say, is it on Game Pass? No? I'll wait. And if it is on Game Pass, cool. You try for 10 minutes, say and move on. It's not your fault. That's the system. Too many options, too little investment. You didn't buy the game, so you don't care if you quit it. And guess what? Microsoft tracks that. Engagement metrics, completion rates, retention curves. They don't want passion. They want stickiness. They want time on service, not quality of experience. Just safe mechanics. low cost loops, service first design. That's why Xbox recent output has felt hollow. Redfall, bland as hell. Starfield, ambitious but empty. Halo Infinite, fun core but buried in monetization and missing features. Because when Game Pass becomes the goal, the game stops being the goal. Think about it. Play that again. Think about it. And here's the killer twist. It's not just hurting Microsoft. It's dragging down the entire industry. Publishers see the trend. They copy it. Live service here, subscription tier here. Suddenly everyone's chasing Game Pass numbers, but no one knows if the damn thing even turns a profit. Microsoft doesn't release real numbers, just vibes. Engagement is up. Millions of hours played. Cool, man. But did anyone finish anything? Did anyone care? And let's not forget the studios, the ones Microsoft bought supposedly to feed this beast. How many of them are even left now? Tango? Gone. Arcane Austin? Gone. Alpha Dog? Gone. You build the system, then it eats the creators who helped build it. That's not a failure. That's a self-inclined execution. And what about Xbox gamers? We got hooked on convenience. Now we're getting scraps. Fewer exclusives, delayed indies, studio shutdowns, and we're still paying, still subbed, still hoping for that one great drop that'll make it all worth it. Spoiler! It's not coming. Because Xbox isn't building towards greatness anymore. They're building towards survivability. Low risk, low cost, low soul. And Game Pass, it might just be the reason Xbox loses its identity completely. It's dying, and Microsoft won't say it out loud, but they know it. We all do. The Series X was supposed to be a beast. Most powerful console ever made. Teraflops for days. Quick resume magic. SSD load times that made Sony sweat. And at launch, yeah, it felt like the future. But now, it feels like a dead storefront. A fancy Game Pass box. A Netflix shell that occasionally boots up Halo. Where are the exclusives? Where are the first party bangers? Where are the reasons to own this thing? Don't say Starfield. Don't say Redfall. Don't even say Forza. Unless you enjoy repackaged cars on loop. Microsoft doesn't want to win the console war anymore. They want out. They're tired. They're old. They're saggy. How do we know? Let's do the math. Major Xbox exclusives are going multi-platform. Game Pass is expanding to PC, cloud, TV apps. Retail presence is shrinking globally. And Series S, they're practically giving it away. $199 bundles, Game Pass included. It's not a console, it's bait. A Trojan horse for subscription addiction. This isn't failure. It's strategy. Microsoft is pivoting Xbox into a service layer, not a console brand, not a hardware business. They want Game Pass everywhere. On your TV, on your phone, on your Steam Deck. Why sell 10 million consoles when you can reach 2 billion screens? That's the dream. And for the XX, it makes sense. No supply chains, no chip shortages, no retail partnerships. Just data. Just metrics. Just revenue streams dripping from cloud servers. Hey. But for gamers, it's a slow kill. Because without the console push, there's no competition, no hardware innovation, no custom-built experiences. Just more ports, more scalable engines, more games that run on anything, but feel like they belong nowhere. And don't get us wrong, cloud gaming is cool, but latency still sucks. Data caps still choke it. Input lag still kills the vibe. And worse, when everything is in the cloud, you own nothing. Games can vanish. Licenses expire. Like this, your library becomes a graveyard. Which brings us full circle. Xbox is slowly becoming Stadia with a better haircut. Same cloud first dream, same content strategy, same slow fade out of hardware identity. But here's the difference. Google bailed early. Microsoft? They're sticking to the script, no matter how many studios they have to burn to make it happen. And that's the scary part, because the console isn't just a box, it's a symbol, it's a promise that you get something tangible for your money. Take that away, and Xbox becomes nothing more than a launcher with good PR. So here's a question no one at Xbox wants to answer. What are you now? You're not a console company. You're not a platform we trust. You're not building exclusives. You're killing studios. You're killing studios, dude. So what are you? Because right now, you're not Xbox. You're a vague idea with a green logo. Remember when Xbox meant Halo at launch? Gears of War with LAN cables all over the house? Fable with charm and chaos and British sass? That's gone. Got it. Sold off or diluted. And fans? We're left in the dark. Again. We're committed to gamers. Cool. Then why shut down Hi-Fi Rush devs the same week you release Hellblade 2? Huh? Oh, we're making tough choices for the future. What future? What future? You just erased 3 studios, 6 projects, and half your brand identity in 18 months. Future! The only thing you're building now is confusion and resentment. Because when you kill off creativity for business alignment, when you got devs who actually delivered, when you brag about unity while treating your teams like spreadsheets, you don't get to say you're for the gamers. You're for the shareholders. You're for the product tier. You're for the service. But don't lie. Don't lie and say you're here for us. Because we see the play now. And it ain't pretty. Here's the truth. Xbox is no longer a gaming platform. It's a distribution funnel. It doesn't make games. It hosts them. It doesn't build hype. It absorbs it. It doesn't sell stories. It streams them on devices that are even Xbox branded anymore. And maybe that's the future. Maybe we're dinosaurs still asking for discs and they want joy. But damn it, we deserve better. Because when Xbox forgets why it mattered in the first place, when it trades legacy for cloud rollout metrics, when it silences the devs, confuses the fans, and leaves console gamers stranded, then it's not changing the times. It's selling out, brah. You can't rebuild trust with trailers. You can't recover from silence. And you sure as hell can't win loyalty while burning your own studio families. Xbox still has time to pivot, time to own the losses. Time to reconnect with the actual people who built this brand with sweat, LAN cables, and midnight Halo sessions. But the window is closing. Fast. And once it shuts, it won't be the players who walk away. It'll be the industry, laughing while it does. Gloves off. Is Xbox still Xbox? Or has the brand we loved officially gone full ghost mode? Drop a comment and tell us what moment made you realize something was wrong. Was it Redfall, the layoffs, or when you saw Hi-Fi Rush go platinum and still get the axe? Let's blow up the comment section. Let's make noise. Let's give the community a voice louder than Phil Spencer's PR filter. And if this breakdown hit you like a warthog to the face, smash that like button like it just got cancelled. Then subscribe to Level Up Gaming, the only gaming channel that doesn't sugarcoat, doesn't hold back, and doesn't beg for early access like corporate sheep. We call it like we see it, and we see the collapse coming. Oh, and before you go, click on whatever pops up here next. Oh, hello. Breakdown that'll make you wish Xbox still made games like they used to. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.